Here's a story to start your weekend with a smile. A mechanic who loves his job and loves helping others. He restores used cars and gives them to needy families.
Ben Neal may look tough, but this mechanic's a real softie.
Definitely hits home, like seeing locals and people that you know, people that you've known your whole life are losing homes, losing their sheds, losing their livelihoods, and yeah, it just hurts.
Welcome to Benny's Custom Works, a one-stop shop for super genuine parts and car needs, and they even have a YouTube channel.
Welcome to a very special episode of Benny's Custom Works. It's just my passion. I've always been around cars. My family's always been involved in cars, so there's always that sentimental attachment to try and clean this space up. It's always been in my blood.
But that's not why we're here today.
Ben, how many cars did you donate?
So we have 11 families that received vehicles in the end. It was, just fantastic to be part of their recovery.
2020 has been quite a year, and while the world battles coronavirus, many Aussies are still reeling from the bushfires earlier this year. That's where Ben comes in.
You've got a soft spot for those who were fire affected.
Unfortunately, the previous fires that we had here in about 2002, my grandfather was affected pretty heavily with that. And that still sort of sinks into me. Like he's suffered a lot through that, lost a lot of his car collection. So a lot of the cars that I remember as a child actually were lost in that fire.
This time around, Ben wanted to do his bit. But what can a mechanic who runs a small business do to help?
I don't have the skills to fight a fire. I don't have that ability, so I decided to put up a post and started looking for cars. 11 of those we actually went on to pass on to members of the community who'd lost their primary family vehicle.
Ben got the cars registered and worked on them all to ensure they were roadworthy and safe. Then he hand-delivered them to those who needed them most. Ben's since been sponsored by LG Electronics.
That's the way to do it, like piece some cars together and get people back on the road.
What reactions did you get from those you donated to?
Oh, it was just, the reactions were fantastic, from hugs to tears to just consistent thank yous. Like I know one gentleman we gave a dual cab ute to, he's slowly repairing his farm, and some of the vehicles were just such good fits for the people that received them.
He was the first person that actually made me feel like there was something positive at the end of all of the trauma of it all. It was a terrible, terrible time.
Disability pensioner Karen Walker was another worthy recipient. Ben gave her this white Subaru Impreza.
What did it mean to get a car from Ben?
The little car has been an absolute godsend. It's meant that I can get around and do what I need to do, medical appointments and so on. It's absolutely changed my life giving it to me. I have got nothing but the highest praise for him.
A current affair met Karen earlier this year while covering the bushfires in Lake Conjola. Karen lost everything but the clothes she was wearing.
Tell me a little bit about...
I caught up with Karen from her temporary accommodation on the New South Wales south coast.
How did you come across Ben, or how did Ben come across you?
My friend Robin Coleman, who you have actually met, saw on Facebook that Ben was donating cars, and so she nominated or put my name forward to Ben. He delivered the car down to me at Lake Conjola. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very, very much.
Ben, we think what you did is great, and you've no doubt enriched the lives of many people who were affected.
Should the need arise again, we're definitely here to help. So, yeah, we're keen to do it if we have to.